Hey guys, it's Jessie again. Before I start, I just want to let everybody know that watched my last video, how much I appreciate it. I actually got several subscribers, a couple of comments, a couple of likes, and a lot more views than I thought I would. But like I said, I didn't get that many likes and that many comments, which I understand is fine. So I don't comment on every video I watch to or like it, but I did get a few comments, and I had some people that know me on Facebook message me and tell me it was really cool. Some of my personal friends texted me, told me it was really cool, and and they liked it, and they want me to do more. And I thought, well, I like doing it, and you don't have to watch it if you don't want to. But since I liked it and my friends wanted me to do some more, I figured I'd do a couple more, maybe one, like I said, one a week. I'm gonna try to do one every Wednesday or Thursday, and what I'm gonna do at like I'll do like a regular video vlog, or I'll do like a tag or something like that. And at the end of the episode, I'm gonna spend a few minutes telling you what I thought of the week's Pretty Little Liars until the season ends, which is going to be in a week or two. But anyway, I'll just do that, and if you don't like Pretty Little Liars or don't really care, you don't have to watch the end of the video. I'll do the tag, and then I'll let you know that I'm going to stop the tag and then go on Pretty Little Liars. If you want to watch it, awesome. You want to talk about Pretty Little Liars, send me a message. I'll sit there and talk to you for hours about it. But my friend, who I will not tell you her name because I don't know if she wants me to know, but I just look at the comments. She told me to do a Pretty Little Liars tag. So I'm going to do a Pretty Little Liars tag today, and then I'll talk a little bit about this past Tuesday's episode. But let's get on Pretty Little Liars, and trust me, the show's awesome. You need to try and watch it if you want. But you kind of need to start from the first season, the first episode, or you won't understand anything. But anyway, here goes the Pretty Little Liars tag. Before I start, when I talk about a liar, there are five. I say five. There's Aria, Hannah, Emily, Spencer, and then Allison. And if you understand why there's five instead of four, like the show says. But anyway, alright, question number one is, who is your favorite liar? My favorite liar, this is a tie between Aria and Spencer. I love Aria. I love her style. I wish I was confident enough in myself like she is with her style. She wears some crazy things that look really good. And Spencer, she's just really smart, like really like common sense and book smart. And the way she says stuff and corrects the other girls when they say something wrong just makes it really funny. But that's my favorite liar. My least favorite liar would have to be Allison. I'm sorry. I've never liked Allison when they started talking about her in the first season. I don't trust her. I never have trusted her. I don't even trust her now. We're in season 6. And I don't trust her. I just don't. I don't trust her now. Didn't trust her before. I just don't like her. Anyway, my favorite male character. If I start laughing, it's because I'm thinking of what my friends who know me and watch Pretty Little Liars will say. But my favorite male character would have to be Ezra. Now, Ezra is played by a guy named Ian Harding. So cute. I mean, seriously, he's like really hot. Anyway, he's the teacher. He's a teacher on the show, and he happens to hook up with Aria the day before school starts. She's in high school. They find out their student teacher. That was really funny how it happened, and weird and kind of wrong, but that makes it all more hot, And Ezra's he's just amazing. He's cute, he's sexy, he's funny, and he's really, really sweet, and I really like that about him. My favorite couple will be Aria and Ezra, or as shippers call it, Ezraiah. Ezra and Aria together. So that is my favorite couple. My second favorite couple, which is a very close second, is Spoby, which is Spencer and Toby. I love them together. Right now they're not together on the show, but anyway, like I said, Spencer and Toby is a close second, but Aria and Ezra are my absolute favorite They have been together since the first episode. You know, they break up and everything, like all couples do on TV. But they're in game. I promise you, if they do not stay together, people will revolt. I'm serious. There are so many fans that will just freak out if they don't end up together in the very last episode of the last season. Yeah, like I said, I could deal with if Spencer and Toby don't get together eventually at the end. But if Arya and Ezra don't, yeah, I'm gonna go crazy. Yeah, and I'll post that so all y'all can laugh at my craziness. Alright, biggest suspect. The biggest suspect for me is Ren. Ren was kind of cool, you know, in the very first season, kind of. But when season 2 started, he got really sketchy and really weird and really kind of, you know, he just kind of like, he was like kind of sneaking around and trying not to act sneaky, but was still doing it anyway. And I think something's going on with him. Even now, we hadn't seen him in this new season of season 6 after we found out who A was. But I still think he has something to do with it, or he's doing something else or something. I just think Ren is really, really sketchy, and I don't trust anything. So I still think he's a big suspect on somebody who's still tormenting the girls. Yeah, he's a big suspect. My favorite villain would have to be Mona. I love Mona. She's hilarious. She's funny. She's one of those girls like that you were, I guess, jealous of in high school. You know, she was popular, but before she was popular, she was really geeky, and now she's popular and she's got a bunch of guys. But she's also the villain in season 1, and then she turns out to try to help the girls. She's really different, but I love her. She was so good as the villain because you never really suspected her. But she was really good. I still like her. I love Mona's character. She's a great character. I love her to death. I like her now. She's just really, really cool. My favorite parent would have to be Arya's mom, Ella. I'm not really sure why. Maybe it's because the person that plays her, I knew her from Charmed. I'm not really sure why, but I really like Ella. I guess she seems like a more one of the caring moms. I mean, all the moms care, but she's just like, you know, really, I don't know. I just like her. You know, sometimes you just like people, you don't know why. But yeah, I really like her. That's my favorite parent. The other parents, I mean, I like them alright. There's one parent I really don't like, but I'll address that in a later question. But yeah, I really like Ella. She seems really cool. I mean, she lets her kids kind of do their own thing and let them kind of, you know, be who they are. Like Arya wearing her crazy clothes, or Arya has pink streaks in her hair earlier on, and you know, she didn't really tell her no, she couldn't do it, or no, you know, she just let them do their own thing while still being a parent. And I think that's really cool, you know, kind of letting your kids be who they are, but, you know, not letting them get in trouble, not let them, you know, go crazy. Let's see, my favorite message. Okay. My favorite message from A would have to be, it's in season 1, and it's like episode maybe 1 or 2 or 3. It's one of the first messages that is sent to Arya once she finds out that the guy she made out with the day before is her teacher. It goes something along the lines like, maybe he makes out with the students. A lot of teachers do. Just ask your dad. And that was really weird because we don't know this yet, but her dad is basically slept with a student. And this is when A's just starting, and they're starting to get these messages, and they don't know who they're from, but they all know. But this person knows the secrets about all the girls' secrets, and this is like one of the first messages. Like it's season 1. It's like episode 1, 2, or 3, but it's something along the lines of A saying, you know, who knows, maybe. It's either maybe he sleeps with the students. A lot of teachers do. Just ask your dad, or something about other students have to do their homework. You just have to do the teacher. A lot of students do. Just ask your dad. Something along those lines. I really don't remember which one, exactly which wording it is, but it's one of those. A's there's a whole lot of messages, but that's one of the ones that really sticks out in my mind. Okay, let's see. Favorite. Oh, never mind. Shocking moment. Okay. If you have not seen season 5, or season, yeah, well, in the season 6, end of season 6A, because we're in 6B right now. So in season 6A, you might want to skip ahead a little bit, because I'm about to say something. I think almost everybody I know, not everybody, but everybody I know personally, thought that Cece being A was one of the stupidest things ever. I mean, it was not the most shocking moment. I mean, seriously, there's a reveal in every single end of every single season that just sucked. Like, it really did. I mean, cool, we know who A is. We kind of understand why she's the way she is, but still stupid. The most shocking moment for me was at the end of season 5, or it might have been 4A. Yeah, I think it was 4A, or season in season 4, when we find out that Ezra might be A. Oh my gosh, freaked out. I cried. I'm sorry. Like I said, I love Ezra. I cried because he was A. I mean, seriously, your favorite character is turned out to be the evil person that's behind it all. He might be A because they show him, and they show him, like having like the cameras and the computers and the secret little warehouse thing and all that kind of stuff. I cried. Okay, I was upset. I cried so much. My mom told me she didn't want me watching the show anymore because I cried. Yeah, I get emotional over stupid things all the time. Alright, that was also a shocking moment. Now, my favorite quote, I have three. And one of them is from season 2, episode 24. Now, this is going to be also one of my favorite episodes. Season 2, episode 24. This is where Arya and Ezra have sex for the first time, which was something all of the Ezra-Arya fans were waiting on. So they had sex for the first time. And Ezra has just said that, he lost his job because he's with Arya, and her dad knows about it and is trying to make Ezra leave, basically. But Arya is sitting there, and he says he has to leave. And Arya says the line, well, whoever it is, they're really lucky to have you. Now, my favorite part of the quote is what Ezra says next. It's not particularly, I guess if you ask somebody, they won't say it's that sweet. But the fact that it's Ezra and it's right before they have sex is one of the most sweetest things I've ever heard. The quote that I love is Ezra says, "Do you have any idea how much I love you?" And he kisses her and they have sex, and it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. The other one, I had the other two, another one's in season 3. And I'm not sure if it's episode 2 or 3, but basically the girl Jenna, who has been blind, that they talk about or you see throughout the entire thing, they find out she's not blind. They do like a little trick in the bathroom or whatever, and Arya says something that's hilarious. She goes, "I'm ready to hang a sign that says, 'Bitch can see.'" That's the quote. It's hilarious, and you're watching the show and you just can't help but laugh. My favorite quote actually comes from season 1, but I'm not really sure what episode it is. But it's in season 1, and Hannah says it. And if you watch the show, you probably know what it is. Hannah's really funny. She's one of the funniest girls because she's the blonde, and then she plays up that kind of dumb blonde thing a little bit sometimes. But she's actually really smart, but she's really funny. And the thing she says is, they're going up to trying to sneak up on Jenna and see what she's doing because they think that she might be the one that's tormenting all them all. But anyway, they're sneaking up on her, and Hannah has on these 3-inch heels, and they're clicking and they're clacking on the pavement and everything. And they tell her to be quiet, and Hannah goes, "Please, Jenna can't hear us. She's blind." Okay, remember that. Let me say it again. Jenna can't hear us. She's blind. And you're sitting there watching the show, and it takes you just a second to get it, but once you do, you're laughing so hard, and it's just hilarious. The show was a drama, but there's comedy in it all the daggone time, and I think it's great. And that's a really cool thing, it's just a drama mystery thing, but it adds that little bit of humor that you need to keep liking it, so you don't get all overwhelmed with all the drama and everything. There's a little bit of comedy mixed in there all the time. And I just think it was hilarious. I mean, like I said, Hannah's one of the funniest, is like the funniest girl on the show. Alright, my favorite friends. Okay, now, like the friends on the show, I really like Team Sparia, what they call themselves, and that's Spencer and Aria. I guess it's because Spencer and Aria are my two favorite liars, and, I think they were the first one to come up with their friend name in one of the seasons, Team Sparia. They even in season 6 they brought back Team Sparia. They even used the name and everything. It was really cool. Like I said, I think it's mostly because Spencer and Aria are my favorite characters. Is why I like Team Sparia, or my favorite liars. Is why I like Team Sparia. They're really cool like that. So yeah, I think Team Sparia is pretty cool. Okay, my favorite episodes. Okay, now I couldn't pick just one, but so I picked one from every season, and I own all 5 seasons on DVD. So yeah. All right, the first one from season 1 is, let's see, season 1, episode 10. And it's called Keep Your Friends Close. That's when Mona has like her birthday party thing, and it's a thing called Camp Mona. Yeah. And I really think that's really cool. Aria and Ezra had kind of broken up by this point, and they get back together. And it's really cool though, because like you get to see all the girls go to Camp Mona except Hannah. She's not invited. She was friends with Mona, but something happened and they drifted apart or whatever. So she wasn't invited to Camp Mona, but all the other girls were. But they have their phones, and you see Aria get a text that says, "Come meet me." And next thing you know, she's going off on her own, and she gets in this car, and Hannah is spying with her binoculars in the woods where Camp Mona is being held. And so she sees she sees somebody sneak into this car, and you hear Ezra go, "Thanks for agreeing to meet me." And you see somebody with a hood. Now, we all know by this time that A wears a hoodie, black hoodie, all the time. Well, when they take the hood down, it's Aria. And then you know that Aria's there to talk with Ezra to see what's going on. Hannah finds out actually that Aria is seeing Mr. Fitz because they're in the car together and his headlights go off and she can see in the car, and she says Mr. Fitz and Aria, and then they have a little talk and eventually they end up kissing. And Hannah also sees this, but she also sees somebody else in a black hoodie at the back of Ezra's car, and they write in the fog of the back of the window, "I see you." Now, Aria and Ezra are kind of wrapped up in each other, so they don't see the person, but Hannah does. And at the end of that episode, Hannah gets hit by A, who was driving a car. Yeah, they hit Hannah in like the leg, and she's in the hospital next episode, whatever. But yeah, that's my favorite one from season 1. Season 2 of Pretty Little Liars is season 2, episode 24, called If These Dolls Could Talk. This is basically my favorite episode because this is the same episode I told you about the quote, the Ezra quote. This is basically the same this is basically the episode they first have sex. The episode it's actually really good. But I mean, the sex scene is the thing that makes it amazing and why it's one of my favorite episodes. Season 3 of Pretty Liars. My favorite episode from that is Season 3, Episode 9, called The Con Game. Now, this is where Noel Con is having a party at his cabin. And I know that Spencer, Emily, and I think Hannah goes. I don't think Arya goes. I don't remember why Arya didn't go, but I don't think she goes. I know Spencer goes. Um, but also, they go downstairs and with some of the other people, and they're playing Truth or Dare. Now, Noel's there, and so is Jenna, because Jenna is seeing Noel at this point in time, I believe, and so they decided to play Truth or Dare. And the thing is like, you have to either answer the question, do or dare, or drink a shot. Because it's a party, it's a high school party, they're going to be drinking. Anyway, the Truth or Dare is actually really good because the girls get to ask Jenna and Noel who they think is in on the A thing. Anything they want, but they forget that Jenna and Noel can ask any question too. So, some of the secrets that the girls don't want to come out can come out with the Truth or Dare game. And it's really cool. The episode is really, really nice. The party scene's pretty cool. And you get a little bit of insight on the Spencer drama with school, especially because she's like, her parents, she's like a perfectionist and everything. Like I said, she's really smart, and then you get to see some of the insight, I guess, to the secrets they have and the secrets they're trying to get out of other people. That was really cool. Okay. Season 4. Episode 13. Called Grave New World. Okay, the girls go to this Victorian type party in a neighboring town called Ravenswood. Now, they live in Rosewood, but this neighboring town is called Ravenswood. Creepy town. I mean, really creepy town. This also coincides with the episode that made me cry. When the most shocking reveal. Because this is where you find out that Ezra might be A. By the way, he's not A. He's doing something totally different that has him following the girls, but still. Where you think he's A, that's where they go out and they're like, they're trying to find out where A is. They're trying to find out about Allison. They find this woman that helped Allison a little bit before right before she disappeared, and she'll go up to them, and she's really creepy looking, and she tells them all one of you have been touched by the person who's hurting you, which now that I actually think about it is true. They have been touched by the person that's hurting them, but that's the CC thing. Anyway, but you see it at the end, and it's Ezra, the guy that so many people have fallen in love with, and that you think really loves Arya and everything. And like I said, I cry over stupid things, and I cried about that. It was upsetting to me. But yeah, I mean, that's what it was. But it was but it was a really good episode. It showed, it answered some questions that we had and everything. So, but it was a good episode. And now season 5, the most recent full season that we have on DVD is season 5. And my favorite episode from that one is episode 25, Welcome to the Dollhouse. Now that is the season finale of season 5. What basically happens is the girls are about to be put in jail, which is creepy all together. They're in this van, and something happens. I think something goes off, or somebody, they get in a car accident, and they're all drugged, and they're taken from the van, and they're put in this underground bunker where they meet Mona, who they think has been dead. Okay, they think Mona's died. So they see Mona again, and she's pretending to be, she's pretending to be Allison. And they think she's drugged and knocked out because of it. But eventually, they find a way, because there's cameras everywhere, and if they do something wrong, or Mona does something wrong, something happens. Like, they had like this really high-pitched noise that creeped them out, and all that, and then like whatever room they were in, they were locked in. And A had gone through a lot of trouble because the rooms for Arya and Hannah, Spencer, and Emily were all replicas of their own bedroom. So it was really, really, really creepy. And they would be like locked in the rooms, and they didn't get food or anything to drink, anything, like when if they disobeyed the rules or whatever. But eventually they learned how to escape from the underground bunker. But what happened is, when they were in the underground bunker, when they got out, it was surrounded by an electric fence. And that was just terrible. And a song played. What the song is right this second, I can't really remember. But the song played, and it was creepy, and how it ended was, like the song playing, and it's zooming out of the girls and shows you we're in like this dense forest that just was big, and like I said, it was creepy and everything. So anything creepy I really like. So that's why, and it was a season finale. So that was why it was one of my favorite episodes, just because of the dollhouse, and we got to see a little bit into who A was. We found out that Allison had another brother besides Jason. We already knew about Jason, but she had another brother whose name was Charles. And he was the one that was tormenting the girls and just making their lives miserable and everything. Now, that was the thing I thought was really stupid, The creator, Merlin King, love you, by the way, think you're amazing, even though I want to hurt you sometimes. She told us that we would find out who A was at the end of season 5. Okay, we found out that A was Charles. That was it. We don't know who Charles was. We find out at the end of season 6A who Charles was, and like I said, it was a little disappointing. But anyway, yeah, I think that was my favorite. That was my favorite season. The episode from season 5 was the season finale episode. What was it? 25. Welcome to the Dollhouse. It was really cool. All right, so those are my favorite episodes. Now, my favorite season had to be season 2 or 5. Season 5 will probably surprise a lot of people, because that's after we find out Ezra is A, but that's also when we find out that Ezra is not really A and what he's doing, and he eventually saves the girls. Yeah. Anyway, season 2, I don't know. I just like it. Probably because Arya and Ezra are pretty much together in that episode. Seriously, if it's Pretty Little Liars and I like it, I guarantee you it revolves something around Ezra and Arya. I guarantee you it does. I promise. That's what it is. Hate the most. Okay, the character I hate the most. This goes back to my favorite parent. I told you I liked all the parents, but hated one. I hate Arya's dad, Byron. I hate him with a passion. One reason is because he wanted to break up Arya and Ezra. I mean, her mom eventually got on board with it, but her dad hated it and hated him and tried to get rid of him, which didn't really work, which is great. But I just don't like him either, because he's very suspect in the first couple of seasons, and then he's suspect in this season now with something. I just don't like him at all. I really don't. I don't know what it is about me that rubs me the wrong way, but it really does, and I don't like him. Yeah, you can just go ahead, Marlene, just go ahead and kill Byron. I know he just got married to his wife again, but just kill him. I don't really care. I mean, it'll be a good, emotional thing for Arya to have, but I hate him. I cannot stand Byron. I just don't like him. That's the character I hate the most, and I don't hate a lot of characters. Okay, and this is, which girl do you think has been hurt by A the most? This is actually really tough. I think it's a tie though. Well, not really a tie, but the ones that have been hurt the most by A, I think, are Hannah and Spencer. With it edging out Spencer just a little bit. I think Spencer just a little bit has been hurt a little bit more by A than Hannah. But that goes into everything like with her boyfriend, Spencer's boyfriend, and Spencer's drug addiction that she has going on and everything. I mean, yeah, Hannah's been hit by a car and stuff by A, but I don't know. I think it's Spencer, and I think that A's hurt Spencer more because Spencer is smarter than the other girls, and she figures more stuff out and everything. I think that's why she's been hurt more by A. But yeah, I think it's Spencer. And then it says, "Who is your crush?" Okay, I've been talking about him the whole time. I love Ezra. I think Ezra is one of the best looking guys ever. But there are a few other guys I like. I like Toby. Toby is first couple seasons, you don't like Toby. He's evil looking, kind of sketchy, kind of, but he eventually turns out to be a really cool guy. He's cute too, so that doesn't hurt. But yeah, and then there's let's see, Jason. Jason's a nice looking guy. Allison's brother, Jason. He's a good looking guy. I know two people who will agree with me wholeheartedly on that. But yeah, Jason's really cute. The new Jason, because they're like in like season one, there's a different Jason, not good looking at all. They changed it to Drew Van Acker now. That is the Jason I like. He is cute. He's a really good looking guy. And then you got, oh my gosh, Arya's brother Mike. The first season or two, he's young, he's little, he's not that good looking. But like, you get to season 3, and 4, and 5, and well, you don't see him in 6, but 4 and 5, 3, 4, and 5, he gets a little bit older, a little bit more mature. He gets like buff. You get to see him work out and everything. He looks really good. Especially in season 5. Right now, he's not on the show. He is on Teen Wolf. His name's Cody Christian. Great looking guy. But like I said, I like Toby. He's played by Keegan Allen, and Jason, like I said, is played by Drew Van Acker. But Ian Harding, who plays Ezra, is my main number one guy. I always like him. I always have. I always will. Because, well, that's just me. I like him. And, I don't think anything could ever stop me from liking him. I mean, he was evil and I was in love with him, or we thought he was evil and I was still in love with him. So yeah, Ezra would be my crush on Pretty Little Liars. Okay, you guys, that's the Pretty Little Liars tag. I hope you enjoyed it. Right now I am going to kind of talk a little bit about Pretty Little Liars because I think the next Tuesday is like the season finale. Season 6B finale. That's going to be really cool. If you don't really want to care about it, or you don't care about it, or don't want to watch it, you don't have to. You can stop the video now and, just tell me in the comments or on Facebook or Twitter, Instagram. Leave a comment here, send me a message here, and let me know what you think. Please leave a like. I mean, I know you don't have to write a comment if you want to. Just leave a like and let me know that you watched it and you liked it. I mean, I can see how many views I had, but I don't know if they liked it or not. So just like, if you liked it, leave a like. I would appreciate it a lot. Or, like I said, Instagram or Twitter. Both of those accounts are at Jessie Megan and is at JESSEEMEGAN. That's my Twitter and my Instagram. I'll leave it in the description below also. And if you guys want to talk about Pretty Liars, please message me. I will sit there and talk to you for hours about Pretty Liars. But this past episode was actually really, really cool. This season has kind of been not exactly exciting as the other ones because now we know who A is. And like I said, that was one of the stupidest things ever. But it was really cool. Actually, the girl said, "Oh, Hannah has come up with a plan to try to get this new person that's sending them threats off their back because they want who killed Abe because Cece got out of prison and she died like the next day or the same night that she got out of prison. Um, and they want the killer." So they think that okay, they're gonna. Hannah says, "Well, I'll come up with. I'll say I killed her," and she comes up with this great speech, and she tells Spencer that she killed her, and Spencer believes her, and then she tells Spencer that she's lying, and she said, "Well, if Spencer believes me, anybody will believe me because Spencer's smart and she can usually sniff out a liar." But she believed Hannah. Hannah had a great story, a great reasoning for everything that had happened that she did. But yeah, so the people that know the plan are Hannah, Aria, Emily, and Spencer, but also Caleb. And I didn't say anything about Caleb. I'm sorry. In the tag, but Caleb knows also because that is who she approached first about telling everybody that she killed Cece. Um, she that's who she approached first, and now the next episode is going to be really good because that's when they're going to go and like everything's going to come together. There is a twin. We know there's going to be a twin. A lot of people think Allison will have a twin or Arya or one of the girls. There's also this theory that Ezra has a twin, but one theory I've heard that I think is that it is actually Mrs. De Laurentiis, Allison's mom. I think she has a twin. And see, her mom's dead. Well, they think her mom's dead. I think what it is that Mrs. De Laurentiis had a twin, and the twin died and not her. Because Allison saw her in like a dream thing. Yeah, because Allison just got married to her sister's psychiatrist, who I think is also sketchy. I don't trust him. He rubs me the really, really wrong way. But yeah. And then let's see. Spencer is now with Caleb, and Caleb was originally with Hannah, if you guys remember. And yeah, Hannah and Caleb, I like them together. I really do. I really hope they get back together. But I really don't mind Spencer and Caleb either. They're a pretty good match when you think about it. God, Arya's new boyfriend, whose name is Liam. Okay, Liam, I don't really have anything against the guy, except he's not Ezra. That's the only problem with him. But Ezra is better looking. He is sweeter. And he has more in common, I think, with Arya than Liam does. Liam, great guy. Go find somebody else. Arya belongs with Ezra. I promise you she does. And y'all don't have the same chemistry. I'm sorry. Arya, you're crazy because Liam's just not right for you. Ezra is. Ezra always has been, always will be. And, really, you have so much more in common with Ezra. And Ezra's just better looking than this Liam guy. Hannah, happy for you, girl. Got that ring. Your husband or fiance, good looking guy. He's British, I believe it is. Good looking guy. Yeah, he's really, really, he's a cute looking guy. Caleb's better looking, but whatever makes you happy. I like Jordan. He's, like I say, he's a good looking guy. I think he really cares. He doesn't understand you like Caleb did, but Caleb was there with you through the whole A thing and everything, and I was really glad y'all got together. But maybe you'll get back together with Caleb in the end, or maybe you'll stay with Jordan. I don't know, but I don't mind Hannah and her new fiance. Like I said, he seems like he loves her, and he knows about the fashion world, which Hannah's now into. And she is getting close with Lucas again. Glad to see him back. Did always like Lucas, even though he was a little creepy. But but yeah, Hannah's love life's going pretty good for her, so I'm happy for that. Spencer, like I said, is with Caleb now. I don't mind it, but I don't particularly like it that much either. Like I said, I like Spencer with Toby. They need to get back together, and Arya and Ezra need to get back together, and all be right with my world. Emily doesn't really have a love interest right now, which is weird. Emily is gay, of course, as most of y'all know who watch the show. She doesn't have a love interest, which is actually kind of weird. She's like the only one that doesn't have a love interest. I think she needs one. It would be really cool if Maya came back from the dead, because I love that. I love the fact that you know, Emily was with Maya. I liked Maya a lot. She was really cool. I think it would have been a whole lot better. I think they were good together. I hated the fact she died, but as they always say, nobody really dies in Rosewood. So I'm hoping Maya's one of those people who comes back, because that would be really good for Emily, because I think they really loved each other, and that was really cool. And that was like Emily's first girlfriend, really real girlfriend. I mean, she kissed Allison a couple times, but Allison eventually rejected her advances and said that she was just experimenting. She wasn't gay. And now Allison's married, but it's really good. I think Maya was good with Emily. I really liked Maya anyway. So hopefully that'll happen. But yeah, this season coming to a close is gonna be awesome. The finales always are. This will be the end of season 6. Then we have to wait till like June or something until season 7 starts. And hopefully more stuff will be answered, because we still have some questions that have not been answered that we need answered. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to the next episode. And like I said, I'm gonna try to do a video every Wednesday or Thursday. That way I can talk about Pretty Little Liars after the episode airs. But like I said, I think next one is like the last episode for the season. So there won't be that many more. The next tag, though, I think I am gonna do is gonna be either Twilight or Star Wars. Which one you want to see? Let me know in the comments below, or message me or whatever, and let me know which tag you want to see next. And that's about all I got. I hope to hear from you guys soon. Thank you for all the support you guys have given me. I think it's great, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. Like I said, if you want to ask me a question or whatever, leave in the comments or send me a message on like Twitter or Instagram or on here or anything like that. Just send me a message. I'll answer any question you guys have. But like I said, that's all I got for you guys today. I hope y'all enjoy this video, and I hope to hear from you guys soon. See you later. Bye.